later on. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My name is Halifi. I have a background in architecture, so I have a PhD in architecture. And this wasn't enough for me. I like architecture, and I've been working as an architect, but I also worked as a project manager. So project management brings me to this business and management. That's why I took PMP. I took masters in UBC here a few years ago, combining leadership and sustainability and engineering. So my masters was a combination between what I learned and the management. So that's when I learned about sustainability, and I was really enthusiastic about it, because since then I've been researching about sustainability and spreading awareness about sustainability. So we learned in UBC that a manager is not a great manager if he's not a sustainable manager. He will be managing, but without sustainability factors, is not a great manager. So that's what we learned, and that since then I've been researching and doing researches in both management, change management, and sustainability, combining these areas together. And my research today is about that. Is about how can an organization be profitable, but at the same time they are looking after their people, and they care about the environment. They don't harm the environment. That's the research. It is interesting, right? Do you think that organizations they make profit when they are sustainable? Who thinks that? Who thinks that organization they implement sustainability and they still make profit?
Yeah, but many don't.
There are many challenges, right? Yeah. Many challenges. Yes.
They do. I mean, if it's a policy, genuine policy, they can maintain a flow of the business as well as good practices.
Yes, you're right. It is challenging though, right? Yeah. That's where I start with the Sustainable Development Goals, because without them, we will not understand what sustainability is. These are the goals. Of course, many of you know them. 17 goals. Many countries, all of them are in the United Nations. They agreed and they signed this, that they will adopt these goals and they will implement them in their countries. So looking into that now we understand what is sustainability. No poverty, zero hunger, good health, quality education, gender equality. I don't want to read them all, but you can see them. And of course, these I teach project management. I show them to my students. First class, I start. I don't start with project management and project. I start with these, so they know how to manage. They know that management is not going to be great without these factors implemented. Of course, we know that the triple bottom line, planet and profit and people, and this will be my logo. So every time there's a session or there's a part, I put this. This is starting with literature review. These are all the literature I reviewed and I studied, theories, models, sustainability models, triple bottom line, all of them cared about economic, social and environmental, and then each one of them I detailed here. I don't want to go through the literature by just showing you that there is a literature review to my study, and of course starting with the triple bottom line, which is people, planet, profit, and each one there is a definition. This is summarizing the study. Of course, it's a whole study, but this is summarizing the study. Natural resources is about pollution, product stewardship, and sustainable innovation. Ecological modernization is about green technology and environmental policy. Stakeholder theory is about engaging all stakeholders, because this is the part of people that we are covering here. And circular economy is about closed loop, like we will study some case studies and examples, like Patagonia. Patagonia is doing closed loop. Of course, we will start with economic. So these three, I'm going to take them one by one, and the methodology, the economic, and then the people or social, and then the environment. For the economic part, we don't forget that there are many advantages to being sustainable as an organization. These are incentives by the government, because the governments, they signed this agenda, and they are responsible to assist and to support sustainable projects. So these are incentives from the government. Sustainable linked loans, we have loans linked to sustainability, and we have green bonds as well. So if an organization being sustainable, they have these to support them. And what is the impact in investing? We have 1 trillion in asset driving social environmental outcomes. That means we have an asset that's provided for that. So being sustainable is supported. We have the other part, which is the social part. We mostly care about our people, employee well-being, and of course diversity, equity, and inclusion, and community engagement. This is the social part of the methodology, and the benefits are here. I highlighted everything important with this blue. I don't like the yellow color in highlighting, so I use this color, it's better. Companies with strong DEI are 35% more likely to outperform other companies. And this is supported by studies and literatures. The third part is environmental stewardship. And of course, we have these definition and these factors for environmental, which they are mostly about energy saving, and energy efficiency, renewable energy adoption, because we want to reduce the carbon gas emission, right? So renewable energy and energy efficiency, carbon offset and zero, these are all factors in environmental part. Anyone has any question can interrupt me at any time, I don't mind it. What are the practices here? Innovative practice in environment. We have circular economy, which is what IKEA is doing. IKEA and Patagonia, closed loop production, they are doing that. We will have Patagonia in a minute as an example. And we have reduced efficiency. We also have LEED. LEED, this is, I am LEED certified because I'm an architect, so this is an architecture part, which is green building, certifying a building that it is energy saving, it is not using water, it's water efficient, and it is waste efficient as well, no waste or less waste. All these factors gives the building a LEED. So LEED is a certificate for a building that's advanced performance building have the LEED. So this is also part of saving energy and being efficient in using energy. Of course, this has benefit in higher ROI. So everything here is connected to ROI, because we want to prove in this research that being sustainable doesn't make you, make revenue less, or doesn't make your ROI less. It's the opposite. It makes your ROI higher.
I'm a biologist. What is ROI?
So return on investment. That means revenue, money, yeah, economy, finance, yeah. Okay. What is the practical implementation? Thank you for the question, by the way. Sustainable supply chain. So we want to implement these. We have these practices that we implement the sustainability. Because when we say energy saving, when we say reduce waste, how do we do that? These are the implementation practices. Sustainable supply chain. We have stakeholder engagement. Helps every time. Stakeholder engagement in all areas. Technology and innovation, that means leveraging AI, and the whole conference is about AI. And IoT, which is Internet of Things. Now everything has internet. The fridge has internet, the oven has internet, the car has internet. This is Internet of Things. They have this, and the GE is the pioneer in this. They are doing the IoT the best. And of course, lean manufacturing. This has been pioneered by Toyota. They started the lean, and now lean is everywhere. It's all about reducing the waste and minimizing the waste, and reuse the material, reduce waste, and extend product life. You have a Toyota, you will have it for 30 years, nothing, because it's extended in the product line. And of course, we will have other examples to show about, to showcase lean. What is lean? We have research, illustration, and models now. Examples. I just call them illustrations, just a fancy word. They are examples of what we were talking about. One of them is Patagonia. Anyone knows Patagonia? It's in South America. Yeah?
Argentina.
You know?
Argentina.
Argentina. And it's great. It's successful. They are. This is their. What they did is their commitment to environment and sustainability, and they have sustainability in every area. This is their model. You can see reuse the clothes, fair labor, worn wear program, and here we have carbon offsetting, donation model, and they have model in all parts of sustainability.
They're also called B Corp.
Yeah?
B Corp.
Okay.
They also called
B.
Corp. Yeah, just
Not
B Corp.
P, B.
Business corporation.
Business corporation.
They don't care about the money anymore, they care about the society.
Exactly, yeah.
Say for example, Apple. Apple recently come up with, hey, we don't want to produce a leather product anymore.
Yeah, because it's not good, it's not sustainable, yeah, it's not
So
good
you
for
can't
the
buy any
environment.
leather product in Apple Store anymore.
Wow, excellent, thank you. Yes, so we will also talk about the cooperation, like you said, but later. Unilever, no, not Universal. Unilever, it's a company, it's a famous company. They embedded sustainability in their business, and you can see here showing that 56 of their agriculture raw material were sustainably resourced, and now this is make them produce more, 75% production or higher growth. This is of course since 2018, and $600 million less cost. And this is since, of course, it's not 1 year, but this is since 2008. They are using this and assessing and seeing how much they are gaining and losing or anything. So $600 million in cost, less cost. And the other company is Interface. These are all examples. I'm just bringing them to see that, to showcase, to see that these are successful. They are making profit, and they are making higher profit because they are using sustainability. This one is Interface. They are carpet manufacturer, and with the sustainability embedded in their company, they are making $450 million, or saving $450 million through waste reduction, and they reported that 95% reduction in greenhouse gas emission. So the gas emission is reduced. They also gain money or saved money, $450 million. And they call this the four L's. They have the 4 L's, climate take back. My research case study is Puma. So these were examples, or let's call them illustrations, but I took Puma because they work more, and they are the pioneer of something called, or a system that's called environmental P&L, which is profit and loss. They did this system which they can calculate how much they are gaining and how much they are losing when using sustainable factors. Puma, these are all the factors they care about, and of course we started with sustainable development goals. You can see for each one they are saying we are implementing sustainable development goal number 3 and 5 and 8 and 10. And the other one, biodiversity, they are implementing sustainable number 4 and 15, and so on. For all these chemical, they are implementing sustainable development goal number 6, 3 and 6. I can do this, right? Yeah. 3 and 6, yeah? And then this is also the VOC. This is assessing their VOC. The VOC is the volatile compound, the volatile organic compound, which is harmful. This is about paint and glue and solution or solvent, which is all the chemical compound they use, which is harmful for the environment. They are assessing that they decreased their VOC since 2003 until now, and they even say that we hit the target earlier. This is their target. In 2020, they have to produce, or their waste should be 15 grams per pair, but now they hit it earlier in 2018. You can see this is earlier than this, and they hit it earlier. That means they did the VOC, which is great, but the more important is that, you want to do it? Or is it okay? I think it's okay. It's okay, guys? You can see it, yeah.
5 minutes.
It's okay, yeah. So the more important thing is that program that they pioneered, they invented, they created this program or like a system which they can calculate and assess the environment. It's called environment P&L, which is profit and loss accounting. They can account, they can know exactly what they are saving and what is the pollution that they are reducing, what is the gas emission they are reducing by doing this system or implementing this system in their company. And by doing this, they relieved the total environmental cost of $145 million, euros. So this is,
Cost saving.
Yeah, this is, cost saving. This is what they did. They have the system of assessing everything, water. This is water usage. This is air pollution, energy saving, land, water pollution, and energy saving, landfill, and waste. They are assessing all these, and there should be a gray bar here, but I think it's light gray, so it's not showing. The light gray is the important one, which is Puma coverage, which is FEM, that means full methodology. They are using their full methodology, that means all the criteria this is explaining everything. So the first one, the light gray that's not showing, it's Puma most comprehensive approach, measures various environmental impact across their value chain. So this is the best one that they are showing here, the best assessment. And this is the gray, the dark green is the last assessment, the traditional, which is just assessing the GHG, which is the greenhouse gas emission. This is the traditional, but now they are using a new assessment, and it's assessing better for them. The middle one is just something in between. This is something in between. So they believe that this is the best one to assess the environment and to assess the data that they have. What does that mean for Puma? Environmental leadership. And it means reputation and compliance. So they have the finance, they have the economy increasing, and at the same time they have better reputation, they have more investors trust, and all these are the case study showing and illustrating that Puma embeds sustainability goals into measurable business practices, which lead to revenue growth and also a better brand, a better reputation, and at the same time they are making higher profits. Yes. We have conclusions here and recommendations. My conclusion for the case studies is, as you can see, that we have long-term profitability. At the same time, these companies, they build resilient brands, they gain competitive advantage, they deliver value to shareholders, to customers, to employees, to communities, and to planet. So now sustainability isn't a cost, it's the catalyst for innovation, resilience, and competitive growth. I know that I put conclusion and should be the end of it, but I have this hypothetical recommendation for UCW. I teach in UCW. I'm an associate professor and teaching project management. So my advice or my recommendation for UCW to use this assessment to assess sustainability, and of course we just started sustainability community just now. Sustainability committee. I am the vice chair of the sustainability committee. So we are trying to do all these things. And this is the indicators that we should use: energy efficiency, waste reduction, water conservation, sustainable procurement, transportation behavior, green building and infrastructure, curriculum integration, stakeholder engagement, and carbon footprint. These are the indicators that matches or aligns with the sustainable goals. At the same time, they are suitable for the UCW. And of course, I have this hypothetical assessment. We have, for now, this is hypothetical, so it's not a real assessment. I'm just hypothetically thinking that if we assess the waste, then we can have a target. So we can have, instead of 30%, we want to reduce the waste by 60%, and this is reduced landfill fees. Public transit, we have now 45, we want to do 60% because we want to increase the transit, people who's using public transit, and this is lower parking infrastructure. And for sustainability courses, we are not doing any sustainability incorporated in lectures, and that's what we want to work on. But assuming if we have 10 now, we don't have any. But assuming if we have 10 now, if we do it in 25 course, embedding sustainability or incorporating sustainability, then we will have better reputation and increased student enrollment. And then I linked it to ROI, again for the money, because all the research is about being sustainable and making profit at the same time. And that's what we want to prove. LED lighting, retrofit, 50%, we increase it to 20%, and that in 3 years will be 120 increase in ROI, 60,000. Composing and recycling, now we are spending 10,000, we want to spend 5,000 because we want to decrease composing, to decrease the waste and increase the composing and recycling in a way that the waste will be decreased and the money spent on the waste will be decreased, and that will give us more profit. And of course, sustainability curriculum will have more tuition because more enrollment of students, because of more reputation, better reputation for the UCW. How can we be encouraging participation from students? How can we engage stakeholders and building as well? This is still about the UCW. We want to encourage participation from students, launch awareness campaigns, establish student faculty, provide incentives. It's all about incentives. If you give incentive to students, they will be more sustainable. The government gives incentive to people, they will be more sustainable in their houses and their offices. So incentives are important. Report progress annually. This will strengthen UCW reputation and attract more students because of better reputation. That's all. Thank you so much.